you trying to get crazy with this scene? Don't you know I'm loco?
So Isaac got ran. So long story short, Isaac got ran over by a car. Edmar got beat up.
I didn't get beat up.
Wait, he didn't get beat up. Wait, what happened, Edmar?
Man, I can't even say it. There was some charges that day, but I'll tell you this. I was in my fucking underwear.
Wait, how did you get to your underwear?
Because, I mean...
At the bowling alley.
When I mean business and I'm trying to fight, I need full...
It's gotta be aerodynamic.
I need to be straight MMA aerodynamic. Before I fucking straight...
Baby oil?
Wait.
Baby oil?
Welcome, everybody. Here we go again. Lower Left Podcast, brought to you by Tribal Streetwear, 17th and Island, San Diego, California, East Village. And I'd call this one this is a family hour right here. Not because it's for the family, but it's because it's with the family. Another two dudes that are here on the daily at the Lower Left, two dudes that I got hella mad love for, real talented dudes that I've known for like the last 10 years or so. To me, they're youngsters, but they're really youngsters. They're youngsters. But there's badass established tattoo artists. I'd say some of the major players in the building. Isaac Quesada, and we just call him Edmar. A-D. What?
Yeah, what's that mean?
I only have one name.
That's right. Yeah, so
like Prince.
Yeah. But this episode will be
a lot of Henny.
Yeah. There's definitely some primer involved on this one. So we just got back.
It's Pedialyte.
Yeah. So, but Johnny Be Good is here.
Yo, what's up?
And we got some real talent today, Johnny.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I've been following you guys for I don't know, maybe like 5 years or so. Fairly new. But both of you guys have your unique style and in what you guys do here in the Lower Left with tatting people and what I don't get it. Like, I have no talent at all. I can't draw for shit. I mean, how do you do it? Like, to go from like paper to like somebody's skin? Like, who let you guys do that? What like inspired you or started you down this path?
Well, we grew up together. Same middle school, all that shit, same homies. And Tossi's dad, Uncle Joe, he was tatting all the homies.
Joey Carbolito.
Yep.
Shout out to the Carbolitos.
Yes, sir. And we were tatted in high school. When nobody was getting tattooed, He's probably one of my big influences for sure. And this fucking Joker.
Oh, so that's the thing with these two dudes. It's like you usually say Isaac and Edmar, Edmar and Isaac. It's not real common that you just hear Edmar. It sounds boring. Or you just hear Isaac. So usually it's Edmar and Isaac because these dudes, like, it's kind of like what Edmar just said. These dudes are like brothers. They've always been kind of, stuck together. They grew up together. I've watched these dudes really turn into, both of them, like, amazing artists. Edmar's specialty, I would say, is he's a letter guy. He's probably the sickest letter guy. One of the sickest letter guys that I know. Shout out to Flox, because I know Flox kind of brought you in
for
a
sure.
while. Like, Flox is our boy too. So
shout out Flox.
That's right. And
Flaquito.
Then Isaac. Damn, Isaac used to pull up like 10 years ago and I don't know what kind of motorcycle that was. He had a little rat tail. And I'm like, who's this kid?
He was probably stealing.
Shoplifting.
Yeah. So Isaac's fuck, dude. I mean, both of you guys, but I've seen Isaac really, really just grow and turn into this amazing tattooer. Like, I know he just got back from Peoria, out there tattooing some major league baseball dudes last week. I think he was in Denver tattooing some NFL, what was that? NFL, NBA. Like he's
Guys from the
tattooing a lot of
Broncos.
athletes and a lot of the heavy hitters. But both you dudes have found
Not
your
to
spot.
mention me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I got
like
Johnny
up there.
and Johnny
years
and
ago.
Johnny be good, and both these dudes have tattooed me as well. So, but I mean, I think they're like they've already kind of mentioned is they've been inspiring to each other, but it's basically you guys grew up in South San Diego,
Yes, sir.
and
Palm Avenue.
so what about you, Isaac? Who inspired you? Who got you?
I
going?
mean, I don't know. All the homies around me, Edmar. I was at
that was cute.
shop with Big Chacho. Chacho was a big influence. Yeah, just all the homies around me. George, Angel, all the new guys coming up. They're interesting dudes, and they're bringing that heat, man. Edmar.
How about the OG, like the other tattooers, like OGs that you might not know personally that you look up to? That
I
are
mean,
kinda,
you always see like Franco, Steve Soto, Big Gus. When I was growing up, those were the
sorry.
big names. Come on, man. But yeah, Steve Soto, Franco. You have Jose Lopez.
All the
Yeah.
greats.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that lowrider style for a little bit. I was kind of stuck on that.
yeah,
For
But-
me, Boog was rest in peace, Boog.
that's right.
Everybody had his flash book. Back in the day, every shop had it. Probably the most bootleg flash sheet
Yeah.
ever. Like I got tattoos off that sheet from Uncle Joe.
Not even knowing
Not
before
even
that.
knowing,
Yeah.
And my wife, when I first started tattooing, like I remember, I think it was Christmas or some shit. She gave me one of his flash books, and that's what really got me more. I was always doing lettering, but that was like fuck it, bop,
How old were you?
I started 19.
Is that when you got the thought to like tattoo, or when you
Probably
actually started?
younger, no?
No, I just got out of jail.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, I was 19.
I think I was
I
younger.
remember it because I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. Like I was kind of stuck, but I knew I wasn't gonna do no more hood rat shit.
Yeah.
And my big brother was like, "What you want to do? Like, I'll help you." He bought me my first setup, Chinese shit, weak shit, and I hit up Uncle Joe, and shout out Sean too, Sean Houston, one of our boys that we grew up with too. He gave me my first like real machine, not no freaking knockoff, whatever. But like when I was a teenager, kind of getting to that age, like end of high school, I would always mess around and be like, yo, I want to tat, because they knew I could mess around, but they didn't want to just put me on like that, because tattooing is it's kind of a sacred trade, and they respected it too, and they weren't going to teach me until I was fully focused on it.
So there was you came up under like an old school mentality then.
Yeah.
So it's like you had to pay your dues and you had to like do the right thing before anyone was really gonna put you on. Not like it's kind of that whole thing has kind of changed now.
Yeah, you could learn how to do it without an apprentice. Like I didn't apprentice. I wanted to, but I just didn't get the opportunity. But I was like, I'm not gonna stop. And then when I got all my stuff, I had no trouble finding guinea pigs, if you want to say it.
Yeah. Especially when you're young, right? You have people that
Exactly.
are like
a lot
red-
of homies.
Yeah.
Don't
All
care.
our homies, all my family, like I've been to freaking every school, meeting so many different people, being locked up in juvie, meeting all these fools that knew I could kind of draw or mess around letters, and they would tell me, you need a tat, and I'm like, nah, until it was like, I'm rock bottom at my mom's house. Like, the fuck am I gonna do,
So
And
you kind of hit rock bottom, and that kind of motivated you when you found yourself locked up and at your mom's pad, and you're like, what am I gonna do?
For sure.
And your homeboys are like, well, you should start tatting because you got some hand styles or whatever it was, right?
Yep. It was me, my brother, with probably my first tats, because I was like, if people are gonna trust me with them, I gotta trust myself. So I did my thighs. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. And then I did my little brother, and he was teenager. Second tat ever, blasted his whole top back, our last name.
Was he your first or your first?
Second,
Whoa.
first client.
That was his second.
You mean tattoo?
Tattoo.
First
I don't know
client.
about all that.
First like fool, you know. That's
First like fool.
Yeah.
Shut your
Yeah.
First like fool.
Getting these two dudes to like slow down for a second is a task in itself. Like,
The reason why I say that is because like you look at that and then you look at the ones you're doing now and like can you tell like the
his
progress?
shit's scarred up, for sure. But it looks good though.
Yeah.
It still looks good.
the scars look good.
Yeah. No, I rehit it like a couple years ago just to make it look a little spicy. But the story on that was crazy. It was funny, dude. He took it like a G. Because my little brother is like the second youngest, but he always tried to be the toughest, And I know I was.
He is the toughest. Come on.
I knew
Alan's the toughest.
I
one.
knew I was cutting his ass up. You know what I'm
Better
saying?
looking one, too.
But I'll tell you what, your style now, dude. Like, I'm kind of like I'm particular about people, like most people are who tattoo me. But your hand styles and your letter styles have really progressed. Beautiful cursives and lettering styles. And so, do you continually practice? Are you still practicing? Are you still putting in work? Like just trying to make it to the next level? Or
I should be more, honestly. I should be more, but I feel like tattooing is practice because I'm working Monday through Saturday.
And then when you're off, you're busy terrorizing and traumatizing your children.
Always. That's my second job. That's my first job.
If anybody follows Edmar on IG, this fool is constantly traumatizing, terrorizing, torturing
CPS.
mostly his son,
Yeah,
but
mostly my
occasionally
son.
his daughter. But he also has his daughter terrorizing his son. But it's comedy. They're great kids. I love them kids. But that's kind of like a hobby for you too, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
It's preparing them for life.
Dude, I get people that say like, I don't even got tattoos. I don't, like I follow you because someone showed me a video of your daughter's Drip Lord videos or like
Drippy.
Big Drip. Shout out Big Drippy.
That's
I love
right.
you, girl.
The Drip
She
Lord,
gonna listen to
Raina.
this.
That's right. Shout out Raina. Raina's gonna be famous too. Watch.
She said it. She said it. And like they're like, I don't even like tattoos, but I like those. Your videos with your kids are funny as hell, and I'm like, yep, it's funny to me. I didn't even want to make an Instagram, I didn't want people knowing what I'm eating, drinking, where I'm at. But my wife was like, if you're gonna be tattooing, that's part of it. And all of a sudden, I was like, that shit blew the.
Tell them about your
up.
TikTok. How's that blowing up?
I ain't got no TikTok.
Ah.
I got TikTok features
TikTok feature.
on my daughter's shit. No, we took that away.
Oh, okay.
Took TikTok away. That ain't for little kids.
Yeah, it's a trip though. Like going back to Instagram. I mean, you hashtag like tattoo SD or San Diego tattoo, and then if you pop up, random ass people hit you
That's
up.
crazy.
Edmar's, he's made a name for himself, man. Like, so who inspires you? Like your letters. Like who do you look at? Like who are your letter guys that you admire, appreciate, or have a lot of respect for?
From the jump, just like being
Besides me.
besides this joker, like being a client from when I was a client, right before I was tattooing. Flocks, obviously, I was going to Nitty's getting tatted, visiting Checho, Flocks, and all them. That fool Orcs, that fool kills it in LA. Shout out Orcs and Saul, their brothers. They kill it. Bug. Damn, there's fools that like.
Remember that Brazil dude? Manuel Neto?
What's his name?
Manuel
Oh
Neto?
yeah, I know what you're talking
Manuel or
about.
something like
Yeah.
that. That dude was a beast.
Yeah,
man. He's still a beast.
I had screenshots of
Remember
his
it?
shit on the computer, like trying to mimic it a little bit. A lot of fools,
Was he here with Luke or something like that?
Mhm.
I think he was with Luke. Or
Flocks or somebody.
Yeah,
I forgot his name. Real cool dude from Brazil.
Yeah, he was really hard. Really nice script.
But so what do you think about, like, there's a lot of different letter styles like emerging and taking like really gangster style letters and turning it into fine art, like what Sleeps is doing.
Oh, it's dope.
So it's like,
'Cause-
or what Dies is doing,
Yeah,
or
shout
people
out
like
Dice
that.
too. That was a killer. Letters. It's shit. It's the way I make a living, and this shit wasn't like that back in the day. Like letters would be like something little on your body, just like mom. You know,
Yeah,
little,
like script or something. Real
whatever. Like,
simple.
dude, I did a whole full top to bottom, all letters, and it looked dope. I never thought you'd have some fool get straight letters on his back. You know. And
Well, that Morongo.
That's the one.
Yeah,
That's the one.
man. That's
That's a sick piece, dog.
That one was like the first full back I did. And he took it like a champ, dude. He's like, do it. I just want these 3 words, handle it. I was like, oh shit, let's go.
Whole back piece, just letters.
Yep.
That's
And then like
Morongo blood.
and then like it's not just script no more, dude. There's crazy fucking letters. You know that gangster letters are in now. Like, dude, like what's that fool? He did a tribal thingy. I think he's from Australia or some shit.
Oh, mayonnaise.
No. Oh yeah, that shout out mayonnaise. He's dope. No. He does like the filigree. Sam
Taylor.
Sam Taylor.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
that's like
dude's
some
a beast,
storybook letters, 3D. Like, it's not just old English and cursive from the computer.
It's like sign painting type.
Yeah,
letters
that shit's
and shit
lit.
like that.
Yeah.
A lot of like lettering artists that I follow came from like sign painting. Like Big Meese used to be a sign painter. I heard.
Yeah. I know Cartoon and Abel learned from an old school sign painter too. Like there's a lot of sign painters that inspire people or teach people. I know because I actually met the dude. I can't remember his name, but I know that Cartoon and Abel learned a lot of their letter styles from this old sign painter from LA.
I tried to when I had more time on my hands. Remember I picked up all that shit and I would try to paint in between.
It was all one shot out.
Yep. That shit's hard as
lasted a week.
I'll leave it to them.
So what do you think about Isaac? Like what do you got to say about him? Like I know you guys grew up
medium.
together.
Did you guys start tatting at the same time?
We grew
or?
up together. I mean, we
You
went
guys
to
grew up in the same neighborhood,
Yeah,
same
Palm Avenue.
So how old were you guys when you met each other?
I think we
That
were
sounds
maybe like
kind of
around
weird.
13.
but-
I was in 6th grade.
Yeah, like 13, 14 when we met.
Yeah.
And
Fool
we've
was
just
a
been...
soccer player.
You were doing good, and then you met.
And then I met him.
And then
my
him.
mom hated
Oh man!
me.
Oh, this is not. It's only.
There's no video.
There's no video. Huh? If you guys can see the legs on this man, my boy got legs for days. And
Nah, but we've known each other for a long ass time, and we've just been homies since. And it's crazy because we've worked at every single shop we've worked at together.
Yeah, he was the first one to get into a real shop. Then he got me in. Then I bounced. Went to another shop with Bobby Flores, rest in peace. Another one that inspired us.
In Imperial Beach.
Yeah,
We're
we
in
went over
Imperial
there
Beach.
together. Then went to Nitty's together. And this will fucking followed me here to.
Damn.
So I left that
Wait.
spot and then came here.
We allowed to cuss?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You've been cussing the whole
Raina's
time, bro.
listening. Come on, man.
Raina, you know what it is, girl. Love you. Drip Lord.
So what about this dude, Isaac? Like, what do you?
He's a good dad, man. He's fucking
You know what?
awesome.
That's the thing, dude. Like one thing I notice about Edmar, his priority is his kids, and he's a
Yeah.
good dad. And as much as he tortures them and terrorizes them and entertains us with it, he's a good ass dad, bro.
Yeah.
Well, fools think my son, just from the shit I post, that he's like some Tasmanian devil crazy kid. He's not, though. I post that shit because that's at the crib, letting him let loose.
Yeah.
I'm torturing him. I'm making him do that shit. But anyone who's ever been around my kids, like, they know that they represent us when we're out. You know, babysitters, everyone. My kids are super good. You know, just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Isaac, what about you? Like, when did you start drawing, and when did you start like taking a like going into the artistic direction?
So it started off with graffiti. We were like tagging since we were little.
Like tagger crew,
Like
tag
tagging
bang,
crews.
tag.
I mean, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were just tagging since we were little.
What was your guys' tagger gang crew called?
Hey,
Yeah.
still
They're
alive,
listening,
still alive,
they're
still alive.
No,
We're just kids.
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, no, I
trying to
get it.
fuck
I'm just
everything
fucking
up.
with you guys.
Yeah. But I ended up, one of the homies was tattooing at the time, and I seen his shit. I'm like, dude, I think I could do this. I was going to Southwestern College at the time, like my first semester.
Nerd.
And then my parents were like, "Hey man, you gotta do something if you're not gonna go to school." I dropped out of school. I got a job at the mall.
Cotton On.
Wait, where did he work?
Cotton On.
I got a job
One
at
day.
this fucking store at Cotton On.
What the
Went
hell
for,
is
like,
that? What
half
is
a
that?
shift.
It's like it's like the bootleg version of H&M, I think. No disrespect.
I think that's what it is.
It's
yeah.
like the cheaper. H&M is cheap too. It's good. Hey, shout out H&M too.
Yeah,
Every time I got a wedding, I go there. But it's like, I think it's like the lesser version of H&M. I don't
Damn,
know. But this
fuck,
food,
you're degrading me like that.
Anyway,
Anyway,
half a shift there.
I went in the morning, and by lunchtime I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do this shit.
this food quit at lunch. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. So I worked maybe like 4 hours total in my life. Like
4 hours total in your life.
yeah, my whole life. The rest has been tattooing.
I
and-
never had a real
You mean
job
a
either.
job?
Yeah, like a real job.
So you
you know?
quit the first day,
Yeah, I quit the first day. Yeah, I wasn't gonna deal with that.
and then what?
And then it was just tattooing after that. Like I just went
Who
all in.
who were you tattooing at first?
A bunch of the homies from the hood, like a bunch of dudes from the neighborhoods I grew up in, Palm, Del Sol, like all those guys. And I mean, they don't really care as long as they get tattooed for
Blasted.
cheap and blasted, you know, like they get
Yeah.
tattooed, and it just took off from there. Like I just stuck with it, and we just went in. I think Edmar started tattooing a few months after, and we were tattooing around the same people. And
I was like,
Yeah.
if this food can do it, I can.
So you guys were inspiring each other with like, if this dude could do
we
it,
were
I can
kind
do it.
of bouncing off each other, little friendly competitions and shit like that, without even being a competition. Like just
Yeah.
Remember at your pad?
yeah. I mean, my
You
dad,
tattooed
like my
me.
parents really didn't. Like my parents were like super like chill and supportive. Like they didn't care what went on at the house. So it's like all the homies would go there and tattoo out of my fucking bedroom or garage and shit like that. It's fucking,
Yeah.
Me too. I wasn't
just
allowed
neighborhood
to.
tats and shit, you know?
So do you have one of his? And do
Oh
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
one of
We've
his?
tapped each other before.
Yeah.
Shoot, there's this one fucking on my leg. Remember that travel shit? We were doing it together, dog. Like we were sitting. I
I
was
took a
laying
break.
down.
This fool got it. And
That shit was fucked up.
yeah, it's crazy because like you don't see that often. Like homies like that been tattooing together
All- yeah.
all our lives, basically all our lives.
It
Really.
was me, you, Rob's rest in peace,
Yeah,
and George at Gold Rose, all in the same like
age
age group.
George Rosales?
Yeah,
Yeah.
George was
Shout out George.
Shout out George. That was a killer. We all started around the same time, and we were all like tatting the same fools, like at our own pads and shit like that, you know. And they just started killing it, dude. Everybody.
And then we all ended up at it was 767, kind of where we started.
Yeah.
I think Leo. Do you know Leo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leo Zul. Is that Leo Zul? What's the name? Zuleta?
Leo Cipher.
Leo.
Leo-
Yeah, Leo. He had dreads later?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So Leo. his
Leo
bro-
used to do a lot of graphic design
Exactly.
stuff for us too.
His brother used to live across the street from me, and that's kind of how
Oh,
I got in
Leo's.
touch with his shop, and we ended up. I ended up at Christmas. He hit me up on Christmas. He's like, "Hey, you want to come in?" I came in and got all the fucking hoodlums in there, and we ran that shop for a while, maybe for about a year and a half or two, and then everybody just bounced. And yeah, we all just ended up in different places. I think George ended up in Chula Vista or Mission Valley. And then Edmar ended up in Imperial Beach, and that's where I went. And yeah,
So you followed him?
yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
for
much,
sure.
you know.
What do you think about that?
I guess.
I guess.
So
I would
Isaac, in the last, I mean, me personally, because I pay attention, you know what I mean? Like I've seen your progression. Like I pay attention to your tattoos and your work because you're in the building, obviously. But in the last, I'm going to say year,
Yeah.
I've seen you like just really a lot of progression.
Right.
A lot of like just, with lack for a better word, is just improvement.
Right.
Like the quality of your work just fuck, dude. Like you've really grown a lot in the last year. Not just the quality of your work, but your clientele.
Right.
Like I'm watching you, like I said earlier, is like you're traveling to tattoo, you know, professional athletes all over the country. You know, I know you go to Detroit and you go to Denver and you go to wherever the hell they're asking you to go. Was there something that was it your equipment? Was it something that clicked? Was it something in something that kind of like happened this last year that kind of drove you, or
I think it's just seeing all the homies like progression. You know, you're just trying to keep up with everybody. You know, like.
So you think it was like a competitiveness, but a friendly competitiveness.
Exactly.
Like you look at people like George. George is like, you tell me, George, you guys grew up with George.
Yeah.
George is a fucking beast, bro.
Exactly.
Like George gets down. So you're looking at George's work probably going like, and like I said, mad respect for George.
Yeah.
He's badass. But you're probably looking at his shit going like, fuck, I need to like get where, because George was that way 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And like I've said, I've seen like crazy.
Yeah.
Just.
No, yeah, exactly. It's like you see the homie Angel, Angel Reynosa, George, and you're like, you see their progression, and you're kind of like falling behind, and you're like, all right, cool, you got to step it up.
Yeah.
And I've just been trying to step it up.
But it's not that easy. You know what I mean? Like, was there, besides that competitiveness, besides that, just like looking at the homies, like really growing and progressing? Like,
this was studies. Even though
see that, why don't you just say that?
Just
bro?
say it, homie.
Stop bullshitting, dog.
It didn't happen
like,
magically.
You get lost in the book.
Yeah, like I mean, I look at people's work and I kind of could dissect stuff, and I kind of take what I want.
So
like,
you study.
Yeah,
you're out there. You're doing your homework. You're
like at first,
you're
it was
paying
a lot
attention
of,
to
like,
tattooing.
A lot of stuff was like basically studying like lowrider tattoo for a while. Lowrider tattoo kind of just like separated me from like
the dudes the stuff in London and the dudes
in LA and stuff. Yeah. So I started like seeing kind of what they were doing and try to take some like, not take it, but like just trying to like dissect what they were doing, because I really don't know what they're doing, but I feel like just by watching, like I could kind of like figure out my way of doing that stuff. And then it's just like seeing all the homies like Vito and Ricardo Avila, they do a lot of the darker stuff, and just try to combine everything and put it together. That's kind of the direction that I kind of took. But yeah, it's just
there's a lot of international inspiration too. Like what you've been talking about is kind of like closer to home.
Yeah,
but you know, there's some dudes that are like
definitely
all like Italy's like got some.
You see Mako and you see Webb and all those guys, and it's crazy seeing their work, and you just kind of learn from like Instagram.
And then you know what it is too is I know Isaac and I have traveled a bit. Like we've been to Thailand and we've been to Japan and we've been to the Philippines, and I think traveling kind of inspires you and kind of like maybe just motivate you to bring your game to another level.
Exactly.
I was talking to our boy Wheat the other day. Like, well, if do you got a passport?
I just got it.
Okay.
He's been guiding it for he's just been guiding it for the last 4 years.
No, I got it 2 years ago.
Okay, so maybe it's gonna expire, bro.
No, I just got it. There was some, court cases.
No, Edmar's gonna roll with this. But Isaac and I have done some traveling, and our boy Wheat, like who's. Fuck, dude. I can't say enough about Wheat's artistic talent. Like this man is a straight
He's
beast.
a robot.
Yeah, he is a robot, dude. This dude is just, diverse, eclectic. Yeah, mine too. But, he's telling us, well, we need to go to Rome, and I need to show Isaac this, and and he's all about like really taking you to another level.
Yeah,
I think that's dope to have those types of people in your life that have your back, that are trying to inspire you, and take you to other levels. So with that being said, being in this building, even Edmar, like we see Edmar once in a while, like
I'm here every damn day.
We're lucky to be in his presence today. This rarely happens, Johnny.
You guys moved though, right?
Yeah,
we moved in the building.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Isaac got a nice new spot. Edmar is kind of like in his little cave, but he's got a real nice cave.
Cave's sick.
He's got a nice view and shit.
Yeah,
but
he got shades.
What's that like? What's it like being here at the lower left and just amongst like this energy? Because this energy, not because I'm trying to pump up our shit, but this energy, you ain't gonna find this energy anyplace else. Like just everything that goes on here, from slappies to what our music and producers.
It's an inspiration every day because it's when we came here, it was Slappy's. Obviously, they got their hustle. Dice was over there just painting his ass off. He was tattooing a little bit.
Yep.
Kuya and them, like everybody's grinding.
Shout out Good Life.
Shout out Good Life. Kuya, Brandon. Everybody's grinding. You know, so when I get here, I got to make sure I'm working. And then when we were all in the shop together, now that we all got separated, you know, I miss y'all, but when we were all together in the shop, I don't really. I get more work. I get way. My work's
you're more productive.
Yeah, way more without this jackass.
Yeah, but you guys, I think by the moves that you've made within the building, I think it's put you in a kind of almost a different sort of professionalism, like maybe a little private,
cleaner, more private.
Yeah, the clients love it. I'll tell you that. My clients that's been tatted on that side, that's been following me. Period. From Chula Vista, like my loyal clients that's been everywhere I've been, they love that private office. Because you know, there's a lot of shit going on in the shop.
It's more intimate. You don't got random things going on.
I tell people this ain't a tattoo shop. We're all mostly by appointment. It's private. It's a studio. You know, so you don't have all that. You know, when we were doing the street shop shit, how many times did we have to stop?
But to be honest, it's kind of cool sometimes, though.
I love it. What the fuck?
Like having random fools like pull up, like you see Cadillac come in the building, and I'm just like, fuck.
Oh, you mean over here?
Yeah.
Shout out Cadillac.
Like, you know, like you see Cadillac or like anybody just come
Cadillac
in.
got the fit of the day.
He makes my
hella fits, man.
That's the real drip lord.
Cadillac is the real drip lord. He fucking originated that shit.
Drip lord.
I'm talking about clientele. You know, it's not a walk-in shop like that. You know. When we were at Chula Vista or wherever we were at, we had to stop what we were doing, talk to them for a couple minutes.
But that's just still kind of cool, though. Like,
hell no.
I mean, I like to like experience different shit every day. Like,
whenever you feel like you're missing that shit, just go sit in the other shop for a while. You could you could just sit in front of the building, dog. You could go sit by Manny.
Security.
By Manny, you and Manny can kick it.
Yeah. When I first moved out and went over there by myself.
You cried for like a week. I remember you told me.
It was lonely, you know. Like, I kept coming back. If I wasn't tatting, I was over there fucking
taking all my shit.
Borrowing.
See, so these two dudes, they gotta lock their shit up to protect it from each other.
My shit.
I don't lock my shit up. I let it.
Okay, do you know the code to get into his office?
I do not know the code, but this fool thinks I know the code for some reason.
He took my fucking paper towels 2 weeks ago.
Paper towels.
When I took a week off because my house flooded, I came back.
Why your house flood?
Shut up. I had a whole. I had to,
because you took all the paper towels.
The whole pack of shop vac.
That's why he needed the paper towels.
Yeah, because he flooded
to clean up the flood at the pad.
I took a week off. I came back to do tats. All my shit was gone. There's only 2 fools that know my code.
I do not know your code.
This fool and this fool.
Dice got that shit tatted on him. I don't know the code. Dice probably knows what the code is.
Oh, Dice told him.
No,
he did tell
Dice opened it up for me once. That's
Lower left politics.
Dice, where you at, dog?
Whatever, man.
Nah, anyway.
I leave my shit open. Whatever I got, it's free to use.
Community.
Because he ain't got shit.
These fools locked they locked their shit up.
Yeah, because what the fuck? We spending money, fool. You over here jacking me and shit.
You're my son's godfather. You're not going to share shit with me.
See, that's what he uses.
He's got to come back.
Got personal.
Yeah, that's how I feed my kids, homie.
By taking the shit from Isaac?
Your supplies feed my kids, homie.
No,
it's new shit. Sometimes he has shit I never bought.
Like that 2-ply shit.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm like, hey, before I buy it, I gotta
try
use
it
it.
out.
I gotta try it out.
But this building's cool as fuck, though. This building is crazy,
trip, dude. It's like
Bishop Rotary's in here, so it's
like a fantasy factory.
Yes,
but
on steroids.
With homies that are actually working. They're not just fucking jumping in.
And you know what? It ain't an MTV budget. It's what happened here organically. I think, you know.
It's a fucking platinum budget.
You don't even get me started.
This guy's the biggest baller out here. No. Damn. San Diego ballers. Do a podcast on this guy.
You always talk about cheap ass Isaac.
Cheap ass Isaac.
Gotta be the
I
cheapest
ain't
for
gonna.
it.
I ain't. Yeah.
What?
Wait, did I say that or did you say that?
We both said that.
Oh,
Got these at Ross, huh?
Well, DD's, right?
Yeah, DD's discount, dog. I fuck
This
with
fool
everything.
parks at the fucking lower left to go to the fucking airport, dude. An
I have
Uber-
left the car out there for.
Remember when he put the fake tickets on this fool shit?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. Miggs is actually sitting there
Yeah.
when Isaac would
bodyguard's
leave.
here,
When
Miggs.
Isaac would leave and park the car on the street in front of the building, take up valuable parking spots, they would put artificial parking tickets.
Had me all worried when I'm out of town.
No, I thought it was real too, and then he said it was fake. I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck?
You were hoping that shit was real.
Hell yeah, man.
6 hours, 4 tickets.
Yeah, I got like 4 tickets in 6
What a
hours.
cheap ass.
So
man.
where do you see, who should we start this one with? Let's start with Edmar.
Hold on, let me hear the question first.
Okay, go ahead.
No, what you said?
Oh, all right.
Wait, what? Bobby's
Where do
faded
you
up.
see, like, obviously, like, we see you, your priority is your family. Like, we see, like, you know, your family man, your kids are beautiful kids. I know you got bit by your dog
See that
last
bite.
night.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got-
man. What happened?
Fucker bit me,
Sick.
man.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a big ass pit bull. You haven't seen? You didn't see it?
No.
Dude, look
Man,
at this.
this is where
Look
you
at
guys
this.
need-
It looks like
is
it
a
got
huge-
infected.
That his dog bit the shit out of him.
Oh shit!
He got
man.
lipo. He got lipo last week.
Look at this.
Tummy tuck.
Damn. Is that a
Let's see your
tooth?
tummy
Is that
tuck,
like a
bro.
tooth puncture right there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this shit is
Bobby, don't
fucking
hype him
cheap.
up. Like
Shut up, fool. This fool bit me, dog.
his girl beats him.
So-
if you're listening this,
Edmar got
call,
bit by his
call the
dog.
cops.
Dude, no, that's a significant
That's really-
injury right
That's
there.
a,
Yeah.
that's a serious bite.
Johnny's
guys.
going like, what the hell?
I should
No,
let
that was
you-
like that was a 20%
You
bite.
need like a rabies shot or something. You never know.
I don't know. We don't. We don't. He's never betrayed me like this.
What happened? What happened?
I
That
can't
was
tell
his
you.
son.
I can't tell you the exact
Dom bit him.
details.
Grab his
I
ball.
was over the influence, but I was home alone.
Over the
there.
influence.
Not under. You were
Yeah,
under.
not
the-
under.
Not even
Oh,
under.
Not even. I was over. Their family. My wife and kids were. I think they were.
Did they watch?
No, they were at my mother-in-law's house. I was home
What
alone.
were you doing with the dog, bro?
So my bathroom downstairs is fucking out of commission because the flood. And then the other
What flood? You keep talking
Shut
about a
up,
flood, dog.
my house flooded, homie. So the only closest bathroom was upstairs. I was like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna go pee in my backyard, right? So I pissed in my backyard, and I had my hood on because it was cold. And this was a guard dog like a motherfucker, right?
Oh shit!
So-
he didn't know it was you.
My wife thinks he's going blind. He's getting old, right? Because he's like starting not to see fuckers bumping into shit and barking. Like we think he's going blind. So I was taking a leak, and then he
You were
started.
peeing in your backyard.
Yeah,
Fuck the bathroom.
Disrespectful
the
ass.
bathroom was upstairs.
So you couldn't walk
Your
upstairs.
kids playing in the backyard, fool.
No, out there.
Wait, hold up. You couldn't go upstairs.
I was too.
Oh, you were above the
Yeah,
influence.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I got up there. I don't know if I make it down.
Okay.
And then I was fucking. It was probably my fault because I was
Maybe.
like,
Were you wearing that same hoodie you've been wearing for 4 days, fool?
Shout out Teen Angel.
Well, you're mad because you didn't get one. This was shout out David. He left it for me. Did
Yeah,
you get one?
I need to
Oh,
talk
didn't
to
know.
David,
I didn't
actually.
think- You didn't get one. That's why you're hating.
Anyway, continue.
So
your
what
story.
happened?
I was like,
You were?
yeah.
You were fucking with him.
I was fucking with him. That fucker came up and he was wagging his tail, so I thought he was cool. And then I think I smacked him.
With the dick.
Shut up. He would have died.
You think, but you don't remember because you were above
Yeah,
the
I don't really
influence.
remember, but he bit me, but it was a little baby bite. The scar the cut looks worse. Like
What cut? It's a bruise.
Dude, that's
The
a
bruise,
big. That's like a big ass. That's like an 8-inch fucking bruise, bro.
hey, well that was a little test. So for any fucking robbers thinking they gonna come to my
Yeah.
crib,
Robbers. He said robbers.
what are they called?
We call them robbers. That's cool.
What the fuck are they called?
So did you know?
Burglars.
Hey,
Hamburglars.
Edmar, did you know that Isaac's dog has a talent?
Oh yeah. Oh, we all know that. If you follow Isaac,
Isaac's dog has a talent.
Hidden.
No, it's not hidden. You posted that shit once.
Yeah.
So Isaac's got a Frenchie. He's got two. His male has a really interesting talent. Can you tell us about that talent, Isaac?
I mean, he just like every morning he'll wake up and out of nowhere he uses little paw and he just starts like rubbing, but like
His
it's
dog
just
jacks
weird.
off
Like
every morning.
Tell him
Right,
about
right.
Isaac's dog.
I think he's
Edmar.
seen that happen in real
That's
life.
why. That's why I said,
Like, who taught him how to
Johnny,
do
here
that?
we go,
So
Johnny.
wait, he does it every morning.
every.
I mean, he does
Probably.
it. Yeah, probably like
But he doesn't, dude. I never seen a dog do that. Cause
So what is he doing?
this fool sits down, all hunched over, all like sad boy, and he
On the corner?
like in the corner, like he's fucking mad or sad. And he jacks like he's sitting down like a human,
There's a little
Like a
Frenchie.
human.
and he jacks off all sad. And I'm fucking like, bro, he sees you do that all sad, bro. Dog, hey, dog,
So Isaac,
dude, no dog jacks.
so
off.
Isaac, does your dog jack off every day?
about almost every day.
They
Yeah,
probably do it together, homie. That's how he he trained them to do that.
Well,
It's
that
a
may
cool
prevent
talent.
him from doing some shit he shouldn't
exactly.
be doing.
You know, like he ain't getting no
He releasing-
unplanned pregnancies. You know.
He's not biting you.
Or, yeah, you don't bite me. Look at me. I'm clean.
Okay. So let's say 5 years from now.
Hold on.
Oh, what do you want?
You
What
cut
are we
me off
talking
on the
about?
dog
Yeah, yeah.
story.
Okay, sorry, the dog was biting you. That was a
After
nip.
he-
I thought it was done.
It was a nibble.
That shit was
A little
boring.
baby nibble. But when he bit me, I was so in shock. I was like, ah! And I went to the ground and I was like in the fetal position. I was like,
Wait, you went to the
Whoa,
ground
Hey,
I thought he was
now
gonna-
let's cut this story off.
in
No.
a fetal position.
and then I was like, wait. I'm this
Drunk ass in a fetal
Yeah.
position
I was
in
like,
your
wait,
backyard.
I'm the fucking alpha in this bitch. So I stood up. I was like,
You thought that shit?
yeah. I was like, hey, motherfucker. And I was like, hey. And he's like, he growled at me. I was like, get the fuck away from me, right? And I called my wife. I was like, hey, dude, your fucking dog just tried to kill me right now and bit me. I'm putting him down, right? And she goes, no, the
What?
fuck you're not. What'd you do to him? I was like, I don't know.
PETA.
Shut up.
PETA.
Wait, you were in the
Come get
fetal
this man.
position on the ground in your backyard
Real quick.
with your dog whooping your ass.
Crying.
Just real quick.
Right. How long have you
Crying.
had this dog?
Fucking 8-9
And
years.
so this dog, your own
Punked
dog.
you in your own house.
Damn.
I know, man. My son punked me the other
So
day.
what do you think's a better scenario? What Isaac's dog does or what Edmar's
I mean,
dog did to him?
Look at me. I'm harmless.
Shit, I'd rather that motherfucker jack off every day than bite me, man.
So Isaac, so for people that are having a hard time with the visual, can you please go ahead and post that again on your IG?
I will,
so
I
Hey,
people
follow
can see?
Isaac. At Isaac Tattooer. He's gonna put it
I'll
up.
post when
And
this
once
drops.
this podcast drop, and maybe Edmar can post a picture of the dog that fucked him.
We'll take a
all up.
picture of his fucking
Yeah, and we'll take a picture of his.
liposuction that he just
My
got.
dog's a good dog, man.
Okay, so can I finish my
Okay,
question?
go ahead.
So the question is, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself, or where do you want to be? Not just in your work, in your profession, but personally with your family and just your lifestyle in general. Where do you want to be, or where do you see yourself? We'll start with Edmar first.
Honestly, right now, I feel like I'm already kind of ahead of where I plan to be. You know, if you would have told me, excuse me, Hennessy. Like, if you would have told the 16, 17, 18-year-old me that by 27, I'd be married, 2 beautiful kids, homeowner, you know, have my own business, my mom would have laughed at your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
no one expected that from me. So, and then me and my wife's goal was
Congratulations.
to buy. Thank you, guys.
That's right.
It was to buy by 30. Like, be a homeowner by 30. Because we've been renting and we're just fucking paying somebody else's fucking work. If we
Yeah,
rented
exactly.
from 20 to 30, that's 1/3 of somebody else's fucking crib.
Mm-hmm.
So our goal was 30. And then, you know, something, God helped us out, and we were in position to get it last year. We were 27. I was like, and we had a talk like, yo, we saved this money up like to own either a shop or a house, right? And I was like, my wife had told me, open up your shop because that's going to generate more money, you know, for us. And I was like, I like where the fuck I'm at right now. Like, I'm my own boss. I don't babysit nobody. You know, all the
You
responsibility.
got a good deal.
I got a good deal thanks to my Theo Bobby right here. Like, everything's in play, you know? So my 5-year plan is happening right now, to be honest, you know? But
That's beautiful,
Yeah.
dude. That's a good thing.
if it could get better, fuck. I don't know.
You value where you're at.
I
and
love
you're
where I'm
appreciative
at. I'm
and you're
super appreciative. My wife is fucking my rock. She helped me. Like, she's a beast too, you know?
that's right.
I'm more good on financial, you know, like when we put the 2-year plan to get the crib, I was like, all right, babe, I'm gonna be in charge of shit, like, cause I'm good. My credit's good, you know, like I'm good at saving. She might call me shiesty, you know, but I'm like, you just can't be going to Target every fucking day
Yeah.
and blowing 300 on shit we don't need. Like,
Raina's got a drip. Bro.
Oh, Raina?
Her boots got a match.
Raina gets what the fuck she wants. I'm the one that's like, all right, we go somewhere. The kids love going to the store with me because they're getting whatever the fuck they want, you know? My wife is like, before she even walks into fucking Target, like, we're getting what we need. Don't ask me for nothing. You know what I mean? Because I think I was like that to my wife. Like, yo, we're trying to buy this crib.
Yeah.
And then, but with me, the kids get
What put you in that mindset, right? Because a lot of people don't think like that. I mean, like, oh, it's just working to cover rent and then that's it. But beyond that is like owning real estate, right? Real estate's one of the greatest investments you can make because you can't lose money, right? As soon as you get in there.
Oh, I got equity on my shit right now. I redid the kitchen, the turf.
So you're young. Like, what made you think like that? You know, at a young age.
Shit, just turning my whole life around. It went full 360, dude. My wife is a big part of it, but really having my daughter, bro. Because I think if I had a son at 21, when I was kind of not, you know, I was fucking living at my mom's house, making grown ass man money as a tattooer with only a cell phone bill, blowing it on very bad things, you guys. Like,
Very fun bad.
Fun bad, you know, clubbing, drink, everything, you know. And when we fucking found out we were having a girl dog, it's like God socked me in the face and the stomach at the same time. I had to change everything. And I tell people all the time, I was like, Raina saved me from me and saved people from me, dude. Like, perfect timing. She came at the perfect time. And I'm like, I gotta own a house. I don't give a fuck if I own a little house, a little condo, something. It's mine. It's theirs, you know? So for sure, changing my whole perspective was kids and my wife.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, if you ask me, I could live at my in a shed, homie.
I would agree with you, dude. Like, when I mean, little girls will do that to you. I mean, boys will too. But when you got a little girl, that happened to me too. You know, it's like when you get a daughter,
we say it all the time.
Yeah, Edmar tells me all the time. Like, he sees Seychelles in me, and he like that's me and Raina.
That's me and Raina, dude.
Like, because that's kind of how it's always been. But yeah, that's dope, dude. And I think, like what Johnny said, like what gave you that perspective is important, and that you have that perspective. Like, some people aren't content and they're too busy chasing more money to appreciate what they already have.
But they're making money, but they're blowing it.
They're blowing it, or they don't appreciate the true blessings, what can be their kids or their home or their relationships or their job or
I drive. You see my car? I drive that bucket. You know, like I drive before.
You still have your bike?
No, I sold that shit.
Yeah.
Sold my truck last week too. But like when I was living with my mom, dude, I had
both these guys are into Harleys, though.
Benz. I had a Harley, a fucking crotch rocket. I had the Lolo that blew up on the foot. Remember my caddy? I had all these fucking toys, just things. And then like when you have a family, dog, my kids can't ride on that bike. You know, they don't want to be in my fucking Lolo. You know, like they don't want to be in the Benz dropped where I have to, go super slow, like. All that shit. So
you're saying, like, in 5 years, if you're at where you're at right now, making that payment and buying cool things for your kids and having the relationship that you have now with your kids, then you're cool.
I'm cool. If my life right now in 5 years is
so
what
basically
it is now,
just kind of continue on the path that you're going.
I'd like to have less debt.
Yeah.
Well, if you keep doing what you're doing, then you will have less debt.
I really don't have a lot of debt. This is my house.
Mortgage,
just my house.
Yeah.
Just our house.
What about you, Isaac? Isaac got these big dreams.
Yeah, I
man,
got
like-
big dreams.
That's
I'm
what
trying
happens
to
when
do
you
was
don't
all
got no
a dream.
kids, huh?
Isaac,
Yeah, I got no kids right now, so it's
You
like
just got 2 dogs that jack off.
he got that one jack off dog.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Trying to grow this whole like clientele with the athletes. That's one of the major things.
I think that's gonna happen, bro. I
Yeah.
think that's just gonna happen by the quality of work that you're putting out.
Right.
Like these dudes that you're tattooing. Like I don't know who you tattooed yesterday and at spring training, but that dude's gonna show his piece to some of his
Yeah.
homies and be like, "Who is this dude?"
Yeah.
And
That's what-
And that's kind of how it works.
That's how it happened. With
So we tattooed. Edmar actually tattooed him first. His name was Alex Barrett, and he
SDSU.
went. Yeah, he went to SDSU. He
Hell yeah,
was with the
SDSU.
Lions for a while. Yeah,
That's what I went.
Aztecs.
That's right.
Lions,
And,
Raiders, and now on the Niners.
And now he's with the Niners. Yeah, now he's got a good position with the Niners. But he kind of started everything off, and it's just been growing and growing. And I just want to
He's
keep it
giving us
growing.
I know
Dude,
Isaac
shout out
likes to
Alex,
travel,
'cause he
though.
gives
Yeah,
us-
like the 5-year plan is just traveling and growing. Really, like there's a lot more to do. Like art wise, like I'm trying to take more time off to just work on art rather than just tattooing every day. Like I'm here Monday to Saturday, just working.
No,
Some-
he does work hard, bro.
sometimes
I
even
gotta
Sundays.
give that to Isaac. Like I
Monday
got here.
through
I was
Saturday,
here.
though?
Homie, I was here this
Edmar, I
morning.
haven't seen you here in like this is like the first time I see Edmar.
Fool, I'm here Monday through Saturday. Motherfucker.
Everybody's here Monday to Saturday.
Hey, so I showed up this morning before 9.
Yeah.
No, like 9.
yeah,
And Isaac was already here, like getting it.
yeah.
I was
mean,
like, "What's this fool doing here?"
yeah,
Like, he's got to
nah.
talk shit to Edmar right now. So
Nah.
go ahead.
But nah, it's just
I'm being a
growing,
dad,
really.
homie. I got 2 jobs.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I'm a stay-at-home dad in the
But
morning. fool.
I mean, yeah, I don't got kids, so it's like it's just trying to grow on art and as
So you
soon
want to
as
start
like
painting and doing like
yeah, I've been doing like some painting and stuff, but I just want to focus more. Like I don't know, now that like financially it's like easier to just take some time off and just work on painting and stuff. I want to do that rather than just work.
What would you imagine your painting style like? What would you do? Like would you like are you seeing are you
Nah,
looking
just-
for some of these travels to give you some inspiration?
The travels always inspire me. Like when I came back from Japan, I was like, okay, like you soak up all this Japanese culture, all their lettering style, and you're like, okay, you can take some of that and put it in your work. But the traveling always, it's like, it's crazy, like how much you soak up. Thailand, like just being in the streets of Thailand, you just soak up so much. Fucking, I remember seeing the wires from like the post. That's like some crazy shit I've never even seen, like not even in TJ. And
You mean
It's-
like the telephone wires, electrical?
Yes.
We were taking pictures of all
like
that
electrical
shit.
wires, like
The weirdest shit that
Yeah.
people wouldn't imagine would
yeah,
inspire
and it's
somebody.
just like soaking all that up and putting it into your art. But traveling is basically like in the 5-year plan. Like I'll probably be here still, most likely. I love this place. Like there's no
You just
reason for
built
me
you
to
that
leave.
Shit, you better still be
Yeah,
there.
you know. No, yeah, but like,
and you know what, like it's good having you guys here. You guys bring just some of the best energy in the building, and just listening to you guys talk shit to each other. I don't think you guys can approach each other without talking shit
Yeah,
or
like,
saying something stupid
we're
to each
friends,
other.
but we talk shit all the time.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like, just it's good to have that here, and just
Yeah.
to be entertained by it. And besides that, just bringing your
So
your
we're here for
talents
your
and-
guys' entertainment.
yeah, pretty
huh?
much.
Yeah.
Thank
Nah,
you.
this
I
is-
appreciate
it's
that.
family here.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
love this dude to
This
death.
fool,
And,
Migs, Kuya, you know, like Kuya has a big inspiration on me and Kuya and Brandon when they were like, Kuya was still at the crib. And then they knew a lot of people from high school that I knew that I wasn't tatting yet, but they were getting tatted by Kuya. And Kuya was always checking up on me because I met them and I was kind of still doing not great things, you know? And then, but
what
when
are you doing?
what
What kind of things were you
Let's
doing?
just say not great.
Not
Yeah.
good things, huh?
They were
Okay.
good though, right?
No.
So not good.
They're financial, just not doing great, you know. But Kuya would always check up on me. He's like, I would pray for you, like stuff like that, you know. And I'm like, he's like, when I don't see you for a while, like, I would ask about you, and shout out Kuya. He's always looked out for me like a big
Kuya's
bro.
a good
you
dude.
know, and they're very
blessing
religious.
to have him in the building, man. Like that.
His energy's dope to everybody. It's all family in here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
I've been to Chicago with Kuya, and as soon as I landed, his people took care of us like crazy. Like, whatever we needed, like...
Don't travel with this fool, dog.
What do you mean,
You're
dog?
boring, homie.
What do you mean? Well, when have you traveled with us? We've been to like LA
You're
once.
not. Hey, dog. I'm not Mr. International, but I'm like, what is it? Statewide. I'm Mr.
No, I think you're county-wide.
Yeah, we've been in
No.
like different counties. We've been in different counties
no,
together.
I
We've been in
mean-
San Jose.
Motherfucker, I've been
We've been in
United
California.
States. I've been where I'm allowed to go in the U.S. We've been to Alaska, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Alaska's dope.
Florida.
I fuck with Alaska. Florida.
Alaska's- hey, real shit,
Don't go to
Alaska is
Florida, or go to Florida. Just don't go to Pensacola, Florida.
What were you guys doing in Alaska? Tatting or just
Yeah,
fucking
one of our
around?
boys, shout out Ricky, he freaking...
He's mad at me.
Oh, he's mad at this fool. This was just ghetto.
Because of his dog or what?
Nah, I think it's just ghetto. So our boy, shout out our boy Rick. He's the one homie that grew up with us, but he's like a GM, super professional. Like, so he was a GM of a resort in Alaska, bro. He got a lot of homies that weren't doing great jobs out there, shit like that. But then he was like, "Hey, these fools fucking want tats." So we would go out there, dog, and be booked in Alaska, bro.
In Alaska,
That's
dog.
good. Yeah, that's like
you
the
see the
50th
moose.
Well, because
Spot.
Anchorage
and shit?
No,
Dude,
Anchorage,
moose are like fucking like 20 feet high.
Anchorage
Those
is
shits
a,
are
mil- is a
big.
Navy
Oh,
shit.
right,
So
yeah,
Talk
yeah.
about moose. Well, fucking
You ain't never seen a moose? fool?
Four.
Moose knuckle?
That's what he got. Look at his shorts. Oh, his moose knuckles short.
Nah, but yeah, Alaska's dope. Ricky hooked us up out there, and
He
we
is
got to
mad
meet-
at this fool though.
Yeah, I be saying
Hey,
stupid
Ricky,
shit.
Isaac's really a good dude, man. I don't know you, bro, but you know, I
No,
know he's
Ricky's
doing his
proud.
best, and
He'll tell you
occasionally,
he's proud of me because I'm the fucking not professionalist looking motherfucker, blasted. You know.
It was
but
supposed to be locked up. That's why.
Shut up. But
hey, what happened to your hand?
That's a sick ass rap you got on there. Shut up.
up, Isaac.
What is
Everything
that?
that comes out of your mouth is
It's
What
a
is
rap,
it's
so.
just sore when I'm tatting.
But what's the rap for? What does the rap
Yeah, what
do?
is that? Why is it pink?
It's fucking red.
But
It's
what
an
does
ace
it
red.
do? I would just want to know what it does. Hypoallergenic? What does it do?
It helps me when I'm tatting, dickhead. You would know if you actually work. What'd you do today, dude? You went to Obi Noodle House.
Yeah, we're Bobby Tribal, dog. Come on.
Yeah, must be
bro.
Hey,
nice.
shout out Sergio.
Yeah, Sergio.
Yeah,
Sergio,
he's the
who
youngster.
Fuck is Sergio?
Who, Serge?
Serge, isn't that
that
that's
is
his
his name,
name?
yeah.
Sergio.
Did he pay for everything today?
Who? Edmar?
Yeah.
No, you. He didn't go.
I didn't go.
Did you?
jackass?
No.
I was here working
I didn't pay
like
for
I do.
anything.
You don't.
All right. Anyways,
You know what?
so this is what the daily is with these two guys here in the
Yeah,
building.
we just
So,
fuck around.
as you can see,
It's
it's
fun.
entertaining. It's fun. And if you had my view right now, you'd see a bottle of Hennessy, and I'm not bullshitting you, in front of Edmar.
It's just
And
there.
It's it's just
I'm
there.
not drinking
I don't
it.
know what Isaac has, but there's 3 cans in front of him. What
It's
is
a well
that?
shark.
Some
dog.
hipster shit for
Yeah.
sure.
Hipster shit.
Yeah.
Short shorts.
Yeah.
You have to have tight ass
Hipster glasses.
bicycle shorts to drink that beer. What a hipster, man.
So,
You fit right in.
So
this
anyway, so
village.
let's do this.
Yeah, let's
So
do
we're gonna
this.
close this up. We're gonna wrap it up. I mean, we could listen to you guys talk shit to each other
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah,
but
we didn't even learn shit.
let's-
I'm sorry for all the people listening to this podcast.
Was this a good podcast?
This was not a good
I feel like
podcast.
it was.
No, I know about your dog, so that's good enough.
Yeah, I mean-
I gotta
that
see
dude's
that
a little
shit.
bad.
Don't forget to post that.
No, I'm gonna post that when this drops for sure.
Okay.
I'm sorry for everybody.
And Johnny, you have any questions you want to?
I know,
No,
Johnny.
no,
you
you
didn't
know
even say
what?
shit all day.
You know
man.
what?
Take a shot, Johnny.
I gave him one.
Shut up. Oh, let him talk.
I really appreciate you guys sitting down with us, and you guys are both like professionals at what you do, and I'm not like taking light at that. And also to hear you guys' story from where you were, where you could have been. Now you couldn't have been sitting here. You know what I mean? You guys could have
That's
been.
dope.
You could have been in a.
He was supposed to be locked up.
Yeah.
Facts.
So
Oh, there's a hella story.
Hey, you know what?
What
You're
about when
right,
it killed
Johnny.
your
Like
koi fish?
Johnny.
What about the bowling alley,
Oh
Bobby?
no.
Oh,
We're not going to talk about the bowling
Oh.
alley story. So Isaac got ran. So long story short, Isaac got ran over by a car. Edmar got beat up.
I didn't get beat up.
Wait, he didn't get beat up. Wait, what happened, Edmar?
Man, I can't even say it, dog. There was some charges that day, but I'll tell you this. I was in my fucking underwear.
Wait, how did you get to your underwear?
Because, I mean...
At the bowling alley.
When I mean business and I'm trying to fight, I need full...
No gotta be aerodynamic.
I need to be straight MMA aerodynamic. Before I fucking straight...
Baby oil?
Wait. Trip out. So, you needed to get down to your chones to get down.
That day, I did. It just seemed fit for that day.
Did they rip off like basketball players?
No, I just took them off, and these fools were like, "What the fuck?"
So you took off all your clothes down to your boxers.
Yeah,
so
and I just started punching motherfuckers in the face.
Yeah,
and then this true. Hey, and then when this is it true or not?
What? Yeah, you fucking took your clothes off, yeah, and you chased that fool, and he didn't want to get close to you, dog.
And what happened to
I wouldn't want to get close to you.
Hey,
either,
what happened to Isaac?
So we were scrapping, whatever, and then towards the end, no, that was the second fight of the night. Because we got into something with some fools, and then when we got done, when we were walking away, those fools were like, "Oh, you're gonna pick on them fools? You won't pick on us?" I was like, "What? Fuck you!" And that's when
they were like border patrols or something.
They ended up being one of them fools with border patrol.
Gay ass fools.
Stupid. Hey, come on.
So Isaac got ran over by a car because I remember he was coming in with his leg fucked up.
Yeah, because
you were in your chones.
We beat them up, and I didn't want to let them leave. Like I wasn't letting them get in his whip. But then when they finally got in, motherfucker did a donut and went straight for this fool, dog. Hey, fool, he hit this motherfucker. Boom. Isaac was in the movies, homie. This motherfucker was on the roof. This fool hit the brakes. Isaac rolled off. Then he went around him, and Isaac was laying like dead. I was like, "Oh, they killed him." Hey, fool! I let the fool that I was squaring up with go. I was like, "Oh shit, Isaac's dead." And then Isaac popped up like the Undertaker, homie. Hey, fool! When I just ding, I was like, "What the hell just happened?" And then this fool was coming after me and with the car, dog, and I was like trying to dodge it. I dodged it twice, but one of them got me. I did a flip, landed face first, knocked my fucking tooth out right here. Fuck. Then the cops came, whatever. Hey, we're victims, right?
Yeah.
But they came straight to my ass because my mouth is bleeding out in my underwear. I look like a fucking nut.
You think?
And then they arrest us, and then long story short, they were looking for those fools, but they're like, "Hey, you guys want to go to jail or you guys want to go to fucking the hospital?"
And you're like, "Where's my pants?"
No, I was like, "Hey, I said I got insurance, motherfucker. Take me to the fucking hospital."
So those fools talk shit and then got in the car and took off.
Oh, we got beat up. Hey, we're not gonna get into details.
All right.
They got beat up, but this fool broke his fucking one of his arms or some shit. I lost a tooth, but. Hey, I got my tooth fixed. I got Invisalign, homie.
Let's go bowling.
He said,
"We're not allowed there no more."
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot more of those types of stories we can get into.
I mean, yeah. There's
where was I going?
When I killed his koi fish?
No,
oh man, this guy killed my dad's koi fish, bro. We were in teenage, 10th or 11th grade. He fucking crushed my dad's koi fish.
Me and the homies got into a fight in the street.
Oh shit!
And it's this fool's back neighbor. The homie lives directly behind Isaac.
All right.
And I'm on probation. I'm not supposed to be around these idiots. So
idiots.
Isaac wasn't there. He was fucking probably playing PS2, playing FIFA or some shit. So long story short, shit happened, and I was like, "Fuck this!" The cops came. I was like, "I'm out." So I went through the homie's backyard. I was like, "Oh, Isaac lives right here." Jumped the fence and landed in Isaac's dad's new koi pond, homie. He just had.
My dad landed on a fish.
Like $1,400 on each fucking koi. Damn. He killed two. All the kois died. After that shit.
Oh shit!
But I'm free. I was free.
So fuck the koi fish.
Some way you and animals. I don't know.
They don't like
me. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So where were we going? What was
I don't know. Were you closing it out?
Yeah,
Or were you
you know
just-
what? You know, I was talking about your guys' work and how you guys got where you were,
Oh,
and
thanks,
you know,
Johnny.
just know that it's you guys are where you're at. Like Edmar is like content with where he's at. That took
I'd
a
like,
lot.
I want to. I don't know. I just can't
You don't
imagine
want to
what I
grow.
want.
Hurry
You know
up.
what?
I do
Let
wanna
me
grow,
just
but
break to something
I'm
right now,
thankful
real
for
quick.
where I'm
Hey,
at right now.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like
you
that's
guys,
cool.
like, we're right here talking shit, having a good time. You guys are talking about some trippy stories, but you motherfuckers are actually, believe it or not, really professional,
Yeah,
badass tattooers that have, like, just because of your, like, to me, I'd call it a brotherhood with each other. You have some amazing stories. You've got a great sense of humor. It's just, you know, you're a blessing to have in the building. And it's, we could go on and on about
We
dead
could,
koi
we could.
fish and dogs
I wish there was.
jacking off
I
and-
wish this was a
and-
video
and all-
fucking podcast.
Well, we're gonna
For
work
what?
on that.
For the
We're
shorts?
working
so
on
you can
that.
see, so you can see his moose knuckle.
And then, you know, Edmar and his, so there's so many visuals
yeah.
that could come into play.
Now this
but,
place has
but
definitely
if
blessed us.
you want to follow Isaac, his IG is what?
Isaac Tattooer.
Isaac Tattooer.
ISAAC
He's struggling.
Tattooer.
IG
Fosachi.
at Isaac Tattooer.
Fosachi.
Edmar is,
Hold on, let me check.
1904.
Nah, you're stupid.
PABS.
he doesn't
Hold on.
know. He's worked.
You change that shit like
At
every week.
Edmar 619 EDMAR the number 619.
At Edmar 619, and you'll see what we're talking about. Yeah, we have a good time in the building. We've had this has been fun. Like the whole afternoon's been fun. Don't think that we just started when we started this podcast. We started a little bit early,
6 a.m.
Yeah, but
Bike ride.
it's been a good time. You guys are both amazing. I love you guys, and we could probably go on for a while, but we'll do it again. I think
Part 2?
Yeah,
Part 2 with the video.
we'll bring Migs.
Part 2 will
the
bring some
videos.
stories.
We'll bring some more stories.
Some
yeah.
real stories.
Yes, stories according to Isaac and Edmar. But Johnny,
Just
you got
the
anything
intro.
to say?
Yeah,
close it
Johnny,
out?
come
No,
on,
it was
say some
a
shit, dog.
it was a pleasure, like sitting down with you guys and hearing your stories. I
Got
love
drunk
it.
with Johnny too. Tell the story, Johnny.
Edmar's hooking it up with the Hennessy and
What?
yeah, we got-
Do you guys have a story? You and
Where did we
Edmar?
get fucked up at?
no, not me.
Never got fucked up.
That
with
was
Johnny,
Tone.
bro.
Yeah,
No, that was Boom.
Yeah, that was Boom.
That was Boom.
You look like Boom.
Kaboom.
I was gonna say, don't get me confused.
Yeah, no, man, it
Yeah,
wasn't
fool,
Johnny.
it wasn't Johnny. Fool, you fucking weirdo.
No.
Close this
Where
shit
we got
out.
I
fucked
would have
up
been
at?
playing PlayStation
Yeah,
with
with
Isaac.
Isaac. Fool, we playing FIFA.
Johnny would have
Jacking off with Isaac's dog.
Dog. So what? Fool, leave my dog alone, dog.
Circle jerk.
No, but this has been fun. This is definitely been.
This has been one of the most lightened
Yeah.
podcasts yet. Like just going all over the place. Like listening
That
to
shit
you guys
was a
talk shit.
fucking whole lot of nonsense.
Yeah, I'm a little bit dumber now.
It was supposed to be solo, but I blessed Isaac.
No, but like I said, these
As a
two
guest.
solid motherfuckers right
It
here.
comes together.
Two
It's a package.
believe it or not, two real professional dudes that have a good time, that do some badass work. Like
Don't judge us by this podcast.
Yeah, don't judge these guys like by what you heard, but by what you see. If you need to get tattooed, they're right here at the lower left. Tribal Click, that's right.
Always.
Yeah.
Forever.
Grandpa
be
Bobby,
good.
thank you. Appreciate it, Papa.
Yeah, love you
Johnny,
guys.
Bobby, thank you.
Johnny,
Isaac,
Isaac,
you're
Edmar,
welcome.
Lower Left Podcast, SD, 17th and Island.
Hey.
We out.